What does it take to shut down a city block in Toronto in the middle of the summer? The MMVA's TDot TV is here, so let's take a look at what's going down tonight. Sarah from TDot TV. Hi. Welcome to Toronto.
Thank you.
Given that we are at a music award show, my question to you is, what are the top 3 songs that are currently on repeat on your iPod?
I've been listening to Cruel by St. Vincent a lot lately. I've been listening to, 17 by Youth Lagoon's really good, especially because I like listening to it while I'm traveling for some reason. Heim is so good. I mean, I've just been playing their album on repeat since it came out.
It takes a certain energy to succeed in front of a lot of people, and it's something that I've had to learn. Like, communicating with one person is one thing, but trying to communicate an idea to the whole world is very different. And I think I've learned about that.
The reason we got into music was to perform live. Our favorite bands growing up were all bands that took their performance very seriously. It was always, the bread and butter of why they were musicians. And so yeah, we really had to work hard against the Grammys for that. At first they said no, actually, because it was such a mess, all the chalk. We wanted to do paint.
Light, it got in every
It really did.
In
fact, Paul McCartney was like, hey man, it's getting on my guitars. And we were like, all right, we're done. We won't do it, I promise. But he was cool about it. He was like, it's okay though. Like, all is well from Sir Paul. And we were like, thank you.
Always have a good time in Toronto. I actually have a crazy story about Toronto. We were on the bus here. We played somewhere upstate in New York, and we were driving here, and we got to Niagara Falls at like 7 a.m. And me and my bandmates, we all tumbled out of the car, and we were like, we've got to see this. And the falls were like frozen, and we were like just delirious from like doing the border crossing and just not sleeping, but it was magical.
I literally would not have a career if it wasn't for social media. It's the best, and it's given artists like Alyssa and myself a platform to reach other people, and I think it's really cool. It's today's way of reaching out, and it's probably going to change in 10 years, and I mean, for right now, it's awesome.
We bought a house in Vegas, and we've cleared it out and turned it into a studio, and just been sitting in it and loving the gear.